They charge $100 to get into Disneyland?
That's
or
right.
Disney World?
Yeah, that's right. It crossed the threshold in February of this year. But, you know, 60 years ago today, you want to take a guess as to how much a ticket was to Disneyland?
Tell us.
$1.
A buck.
$1. But that didn't include the ticket to the prices, to the rides. So you had to pay $2.50 for each ride in addition to that. But $1. And then looking at the chart now, look at how far it's gone. This is
$1. All
right, but hold on.
So hang on a second. Disney World inflation has been 10,000%.
But
2,900%.
listen, they can charge whatever people are willing to pay. So here they are charging $100 now.
Right.
And what's the flow look like? Are they have more people than ever? Are they losing guests?
Yes, exactly. Actually, over the past several years, even through the financial crisis of 2007, 2008, Disney still saw record numbers. And we have a chart for that I want to bring up. Right now, 128 million people is what we're seeing according to the latest numbers in 2013. That's the latest numbers available. And they're pulling in about $15 billion each and every year. Now you can see just here from 2008, 115. We saw a little bit of a stagnation during the financial crisis, but we're hitting 128 million.
How do you compare that? So other amusement parks, I don't know, that are out there, a Six Flags, but I mean, a Six Flags isn't really kid-focused, I would guess. But what is a Six Flags charge?
Who's focused on that?
You know,
no, I feel like Six Flags is for teenagers.
But, you know, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but I saw them earlier. They totally are blown out of the water by anything that Disney does. And it's not just the rides, just the amusement parks. It's also the whole entire Disney experience, you know.
The food, the products.
Exactly. The Mickey Mouse, the Avengers, the Star Wars films that are all have been incorporated, the intellectual property that's been coming along. So we're talking about, you know, the amusement parks that take into effect the movies. The movies come to life in the parks and people are attracted. So the acquisition that Disney has had over Pixar, over Lucasfilm over the past several years, that's something that has been, you know, a long-term strategy. And even from Marvel, of course, we saw Avengers this past few weeks come out. They have 12 more movies coming out, and we're probably going to see those take form over the next several years.
In terms of parks, though, now that we break it down, they don't really have competition.
No, they do.
If you don't go to Disney, where are you going to go?
Well, you know, I'm from Virginia. There's a small place called King's Dominion, and I thought that was the best place ever up until
Busch Gardens.
I went to Disney, yeah, and I went to college outside of in Williamsburg there, and that was cool. But you know, when you go to Disney, it just blows your mind that there's so much of a reality, so much of an escapism out there, and not just
Luckily, my kids are at school because you know what? It's not that special, kids.